It was Chenoy's night at the races at the Autodrome. 8 great classes of competition, plus an opportunity for an interview with sportsman racer Michel Grollo, who made the most of a racing vacation in Florida. It's time for another edition of Racing at Autodrome St-Eustache, presented by Chenoy's Delicatessen and Steakhouse, serving you since 1936. Welcome back to another edition of Racing at Autodrome St-Eustache. I'm Brian Mulligan, and a pleasure to be with you. Tonight is the Chenoy's Cup, and right now the people are joining us in the VIP Steakhouse as they have a great supper ahead of them before racing gets underway. But first of all, joining us from the Chenoy's marketing team is Claire Riley. Claire, first of all, a pleasure to have you.
Oh, it's a great pleasure to be here. It's exciting tonight.
You know, it's people look on at the excitement of motorsport today, and they ask themselves, why do some of the big companies get involved? So I'd be looking to ask you, why is Chenoy's involved in motor racing?
Well, for many years now, Chenoy's has been involved on a family basis with children's hospitals, majorettes, different promotions, clowns, etc. And the whole idea of the corporation is really based on the family. Now, tonight I looked around and I see a lot of children with their wide eyes with their parents, and I mean, we're talking from 7 to 70, and it's very exciting, and these cars are really saying something out there. So with regards to what Chenoy's does, and we really are interested in having a family image, and I think that this has been, for the last 2 years, a great involvement for the company.
Well, we certainly enjoy having you as part of our show, but you know, I noticed you are in the advertising on the track. You're advertising like tonight is your night, but you're also sponsoring some of the racers out there as well.
Oh, that's right. Well, Normand Broudet and Pierre Lafreniere were very, very pleased, very talented drivers, and we're looking forward to a lot of good things this year with them. And with our support, we're behind them all the way, and they know that. And together we make a really great team, and they give the people what they want to see, some really exciting action out there on the track.
Well, Claire, you know, you're just a part of some of the great corporations that are involved here at the Autodrome, and certainly a pleasure to have you joining us here tonight. We hope you enjoy your evening.
Well, thank you very much, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Well, it's time to get on with the racing and the Chenoy's Cup. The first race of the evening was the qualifying heat for the Grand Regional. One of 2 qualifying heats, led off the start by Martin Goulet, along with the number 4 of André Sylvain. But quickly working to the outside was Pierre Lafreniere in the Chenoy's machine. Moving up to the inside, taking over 3rd place, was the Diet Coke number 122 of Jean Boisvert. And also deeply involved among the runners, up at the front was Yves Pichet in the 64. Martin Goulet has had a lot of success so far this year, continuing to lead this qualifying heat, as André Sylvain solidifies that 2nd position, and Boisvert has moved up by Lafreniere and taken over 3rd and is now challenging to the outside for 2nd place. Pichet pulls down 4th as Goulet comes by with 1 lap remaining and still leading it. The battle going on back here for 2nd and 3rd place between the Valvoline number 4 of André Sylvain and the Diet Coke Special of Jean Boisvert of Eastman, Quebec. Down for the checkers. Martin Goulet taking the win. He is the points leader at this time in the Grand Regional Skoal Incorporated category. We pick up the action in the 2nd qualifying heat for the Grand Regional, where Lucien Campo leads it at the halfway mark with 4 laps to go. Holding down 2nd in the Chalet Rooster, number 69, is Bob Massey, and closely followed by the 00 of Jacques Lapelle. Campo coming by in the lead as Lapelle challenges to the inside, taking over 2nd place with a great move through turns 1 and 2. Quickly pulls away from the 3rd place car of Bob Massey and looks to reel in the leader now. Campo coming by once again. 2 laps remaining in the second qualifying heat for the Grand Regional. Closely followed now by La Pearl. Third place belonging to Massey. La Pearl looking to move right up on the leader as he closes in on his back bumper here through turns 3 and 4. Campo coming by, taking the white flag. 1 lap remaining and he's got a back bumper full of La Pearl. Very aggressive young driver, this Jacques La Pearl. Moves up, putting the nose on the inside of the leader. Campo gets a little high and it's all she wrote as La Pearl pulls to the inside and fills that spot. Down for the checkers, and after a great move, the win going to La Pearl. Joining us in the pits tonight is Michel Groslo, sportsman racer who holds down 7th place in the points. Michel, ça fait combien d'années que tu courses maintenant?
Ça fait 12 ans.
In 12 years, Michel has seen a lot of racing. Maintenant, on trouve que ça va beaucoup mieux depuis 1 an ou 2 pour toi.
Oui, depuis que j'ai fait l'acquisition d'une nouvelle voiture avec de la nouvelle équipement pour faire bien marcher l'auto, ça va très bien avec une nouvelle équipe, jeune mais bonne équipe.
As Michel said, the importance to many racers, and has become the same for him, is he now has great equipment and a very good team, and for that reason he's having more success. Également, Michel, tu as eu un petit voyage en Floride cet hiver, ça a porté fruit.
Oui, ça a très bien été. On s'est mesuré au plus grand de la course automobile. On a passé 20 jours là-bas, ça a très bien été. J'ai eu l'aide de mes commanditaires qui m'ont bien aidé à m'appuyer là-bas, tout ça. Puis à courir avec les meilleurs, on apprend plus vite qu'à apprendre tout seul.
In short, Michel had a little trip to Florida, raced with the best there is from Butch Miller on, and he says there's no better way to learn. On va te souhaiter les meilleures chances pour ce soir, puis on espère que tes succès continuent.
Merci, thank you.
It's back to the action at Autodrome St-Eustache with the feature event in the Quaker State production category. Leading the way off the start on the inside was Raymond Fournier, and right alongside the number 8, the young lady who won a couple of weeks ago, Marie-Claude Durache, she picks in a 2nd place. Right behind her is the 19 of Alain Brunet, the youngest of the 3 Brunet brothers who drives in this category. So the early lead going to Raymond Fournier as things get underway in this feature race. Fournier, unaccustomed to be the leader, and now we'll find out that all the strong runners in this category will quickly close the gap. He's got a young lady right now that can certainly do the job and proved it to us with her win a few weeks ago. Marie-Claude Durache pulls to the outside and challenges for the lead. Coming off of the Quaker State corner, she's the new leader. Marie-Claude Durache powers down the back chute, and now going to the outside is the Alain Brunet car, the number 19. As the young man quickly follows suit and looks to get up in them and have an opportunity for the lead. As we move ahead in the race, a number of changes have taken place. Marie-Claude Durache spun out earlier and had to restart from the rear. The new leader is the 12 of André Lejeunesse. The number 60 of José Léger, who was 2nd in the points when the evening began, has now moved into 3rd place in the points and is looking to get himself up front as he would like to challenge for the points lead as well. He is following closely now Normand Brunet in the number 90, who holds down 2nd place. So Lejeunesse with a considerable lead, and then we've got Normand Brunet in the number 90, who's 2nd, and the 3rd position belonging to José Léger. With 1 lap remaining, Joël Léger, José's brother in the number 40 car, is now 5th. And all positions are important for him as well, as he's among the top 3 in the points going into the evening of racing. We're coming down for the checkered flag, and the win goes to André Lejeunesse of Joliette, Quebec. 2nd place is Normand Brunet. 3rd is José Léger, followed by Maurice Paiement and Joël Léger. As the winner goes by the scoreboard, it's time to have a look at the points for the Quaker State Production Championship. José Léger has taken over the lead by only a 1-point advantage on his brother Joël Léger. Third place is Michel Brunet. Fourth is Alain Dubois. And rounding it out, sixth position, tonight's winner, André Lajeunesse. In the novice category final for 8 laps, the leader, the 282 of Martin Terrien of Saint-Anne-des-Plaines, followed by the 215 of Annie Légaré. They had a little problem with a slower car of Marc-Olivier Pigeon, but Martin Terrien still went on for the win. Getting a little sideways after the checkers, we look at the L'Oréal Garage Beauchamp Championship Board. Jacques Lalumière, the leader, followed by Marc Fournier, Annie Légaré, Marco Turgeon, and tonight's winner, Martin Terrien. Jacques Brunet in the 106 leads the way in the amateur feature. He's the cousin of the 3 Brunet brothers who compete in the production class. Second place going to René Légaré of Laval. Third was Pierre Auger of the 159. We look now at the L'Oréal SDL Championship. It's the 160 of Paul Chagnon, followed by René Légaré, Guy Jubinville. 13th place for tonight's winner. Mini Sportsman gets it away. It's a 15-lap final in this category. Vincent Bisson, the early leader, in the Scirocco number 49. Holding down second position in a Honda is Michel Ayat, the number 17. Problems with the 71 of Sylvain Denis in the Toyota as he gets off the track, but comes right back on at the Quaker State corner number 2. Bisson continuing in the lead, now more closely followed by Ayat. Third place has been taken over by the Ford EXP of Daniel Chaudet. Battling a little farther back for 5th place is the 26 of Sylvain Brodeur, along with the 7 of Sylvain Présence and the 78 of Michel Robert. The passing flag had to be shown to a number of cars with all of the traffic out there in this category. Bisson coming down with 2 laps to go and moving up on slower cars once again as Ayat is close behind the leader. He gets kind of boxed in behind the slower car and then makes it around. Completing another lap as they come out of the Chenoy's corner number 4 and down to take that single flag. 1 lap to go. Ayat challenging Bisson, who shows a little smoke off the right rear. Ayat trying both inside and outside. But Bisson doing a great job of taking up a lot of speedway here as he comes down and takes the checkers. Vincent Bisson, the winner in the Scirocco. Followed by Ayat, and Daniel Chaudet takes 3rd. We look at the Intercom Le Service Championship Board where Daniel Chaudet is still the points leader. Tonight's winner, Vincent Bisson, is 2nd, followed by Michel Ayat, Didier Gomez, and Michel Robert. We'll be going to a breakdown. The Chenoy's Cup will return when we come back. We're back at the Autodrome as we see Tamara checking out the Chenoy's machine tire pressure. It's time for the 30-lap sportsman feature led by the front row, the Lacombe brothers. The 33 of Martin Lacombe, the younger one of the 2, and right alongside of them the 3 car of Sylvain Lacombe. They have a total of 9 feature wins this year altogether. As the Lacombe brothers lead it away, we remind you that coming up on September the 11th will be an ACT regional race. And these Lacombe brothers, along with a number of the strong runners here every week, will certainly be contenders when the invaders come from the American side. So a date to remember, September 11th for the ACT regional event. The best from the Autodrome go against the best from the Tour. Continuing with this feature event, it's Martin Lacombe who holds down 2nd, 3rd place Alain Perron. But your leader is still the number 3 of Sylvain Lacombe in his Pontiac Grand Prix. Sylvain Lacombe, followed by his brother Martin and Alain Perron. Holding down the following position is Serge Etier of Fabreville-Laval in his number 97 Chevrolet. Also well into contention now is the number 7 of Jean-Pierre Ouimet of La Plaine, Quebec. A good-looking race car and certainly very competitive on his first outing this year. Sylvain Lacombe coming by with only 2 laps remaining, and now the battle shapes up a little farther back. We saw Michel Grotto looking to hold off Michel Paquin in the number 43. Lacombe brings it by. 1 lap to go as you see the white flag. Second place belonging to Perron as they're moving up to lap the Yvon Demers number 50 car. And the checkers will come out for the number 3 of Sylvain Lacombe of Terrebonne, Quebec. Second position is first time out, but second place to the 7 of Jean-Pierre Ouimet. And third place goes to the points leader, André Coursol in the Snap One car. We take a peek at the Canadian Tire Championship, and it's certainly getting strong. André Coursol is the leader, followed by Michel Paquin of Lacatapsu. Then it's Martin Lacombe. Serge Etier holds down 4th, and tonight's winner, Sylvain Lacombe, rounds out the top 5. It's mini amateur now, as the 67 of Mario Fulham and the number 1 of Marco Leftikis battle for second place as we see the leader coming by. The number 68 of Stéphane Gauvreau takes it and goes on for the win here. Mario Fulham still holds down the lead in the points for the Sandrine Cardin Championship, followed by Réal Mailly, 60-year-old Roger Marino, and Marco Leftikis. It's the mini novice category taken to the track, led by the 58 of Stéphane Trudeau. As we come in to turns 3 and 4, keep an eye on car number 30, Francis Soulier, straight into the wall. Soon after, the race was stopped as the downpour came. We take a look now at the Sandrine Cardin Championship Series, and we see Jocelyn La Charité as the leader, followed by Mario Cloutier, Eric Racine, and Jean Carruthers. Now the Camaro Pace Car leads the way as we go to the Grand Regional Skoll Incorporated feature event. Led on the front row by the number 9 of Patrice Dumichel and the 31 of Glenn McCallum. Also working on the outside was the 122 of Jean Boisvert of Eastern Quebec in the Diet Coke Special, and he quickly moves into second place and begins to challenge the leader. McCallum with his hands full here as Boisvert is already going to the outside groove and looking to take over the lead. Dumichel has continued on the inside, and now they come together on the backstretch here. The 64 of Pichet together with the 67 of Lafreniere and the 00 La Pearl were juggling for position. Boisvert once again working to the outside of the leader and looking to take it over. He sticks his nose ahead as they go through turn 4, the Chenoy's corner, and now he is the new leader. Jean Boisvert takes over the lead, followed by McCallum and Dumichel. With Pierre Lafreniere Chenoy machine stopped on the track, we have another restart as Glenn McCallum and Jean Boisvert lead it away. With the leaders going through turns 1 and 2, the 94 of Jules Martel has spun out in Chenoy's corner. It's time for another break at Autodrome St-Eustache. This is the second half of the Grand Regional Skoll Incorporated feature as the Chenoy's race night continues. Jean Boisvert has taken over the lead here and closely followed by the 00 of Jacques Lapelle. Lapelle, the young lion in this category, very aggressive with a very, very competitive car. He sits right under the back bumper of Boisvert, now ducks to the outside. looking to go by on the high side. The veteran Boisvert keeping his line on the inside, the short way around the speedway. LaPerle challenging strongly up the straightaway, picks up about a half a car length. Boisvert quicker through the corners as he has the shorter line. LaPerle not backing off at all. He's coming up right alongside now as they go into turn number 3. As soon as they're in the middle of the corner, Boisvert is able to retake his car length lead. The Diet Coke 122 of Eastman, Quebec. Jean Boisvert, and he's got a 00 showing a little smoke now. McCallum holds down third place, but the battle is here. Boisvert cannot afford the slightest mistake. That's all the LaPerle is looking for as he works on the high side. It's the long way around, but he seems to have the horsepower to be able to do it. Smoke becomes the signal here as we wonder if he's going to have mechanical problems. He has certainly closed in on the leader and running very, very closely. Completing another lap, he sticks his nose out ahead of the leader. The leader challenges back as they come off at Chenoy's corner. Boisvert still the leader, half a car length with 2 laps to go. Side by side, wheel by wheel. What began as a competition has become a minor version of a war. Jean Boisvert and LaPerle all the way around. They will complete the final lap now. The white flag will come out. LaPerle charges back to the outside. He's got 1 lap to do it. Boisvert knows he's only about a quarter mile away from the checkered flag. He can hear LaPerle coming at him from all sides here now. Down through 3 and 4. Boisvert keeps his line, keeps that car length advantage. LaPerle comes alongside at the checkers. Boisvert keeps the nose out there and takes the win. Glenn McCallum completes the top 3, and we see LaPerle coming alongside and giving him a wave in a very sportsmanship manner. We go to the scoreboard now to check the championship points and standings in the Skoll Incorporated Championship. It's the 38 of Martin Goulet, who has not had a win this year, but certainly always in the top 5. Followed by André Sylvain, Lucien Campo, and Réal Carpentier, who runs the Dodge. The winner of the race, Jean Boisvert, holds down the 5th position. It's time to look ahead at upcoming events here at the Autodrome. We'll have our first ever weekend of Auto Expo on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of September with antique cars, street machines, and hot rods being shown for all 3 days. Also, the National Karting Championship will take place on September 5th. On September 11th will be the ACT Regional Race with a 100-lap event. And rounding it out, September 25th, the Wins 300. Next Sunday at 10:30 on CFCF12, we'll bring you the Yamaha Cup, motorcycle road racing. All our communication needs on racing at Autodrome St-Eustache are furnished by CTM Location in Saint-Léonard, Quebec. As we follow Jean Boisvert on his victory lap, we look forward to next week at 10:30 when you'll have all the action of the Yamaha Cup. We'll have the finest motorcycle racers in Canada coming to the Autodrome for another leg of the National Championship.